Jim Young, the former president of Scottish Cricket, and Bob MacFarlane, the new president for the next couple of years. Bob, congratulations.
Thank you very much, mate. A lot of interesting debate there, with views being made, but I feel that in terms of securing the future, then we have to move to change now. We've had a long time now of dealing with the situation that we've had, where clubs seem to be stagnating and not moving forward in terms of whole club development. And I think we now have to move and take this step now to secure the future for Cricket Scotland.
I understand why some of the clubs have concerns. I don't think they're necessarily looking at the full picture. I think a lot of clubs are looking at their own situation in isolation. Some clubs who protest about the setup should look at themselves, at their own setup, whether they are committed to whole club development or not. On the other hand, I think possibly we may, Cricket Scotland, have come up with more answers a bit quicker than we have done. It's clear from some of the club's comments today that they're still not aware of the full working of the new system, and I think it is incumbent on us now to answer those queries and make it clear to the clubs exactly how it's going to work. A lot of the points they've raised, circulated, can easily be answered, and it's just obviously a question the clubs do not know exactly how it's going to work. Two fantastic years, very enjoyable, a great pleasure going around the country, meeting people. The President's 11 matches are superb fun, meeting people from clubs that I've never met before, I've never played at in youth. The travelling has been really good. Going to South Africa was wonderful, although the cricket was not. I don't ever want to see Benoni again, but the trip was wonderful, and meeting people from the other countries, the officials from Ireland, Holland, some of the other nations that we come across. Namibia, great officials there, great fun with them. It's been a tremendous pleasure travelling around watching the team, and I still hope to be able to do that from time to time.
It's quite a time commitment though for a president, isn't it?
Oh yes, there's no doubt about that. I'm possibly lucky in being a self-employed partner in a firm where I have perhaps a bit more room for movement than perhaps others might have, and I'm not quite sure if Bob will have the same amount of freedom in his work situation.
Yes, I've been under Jim's wing now as a Vice President for a year and recognise that there are quite a lot of demands there on your time. I'm probably slightly fortunate in that I do have a job which can let me get away when I need to get away, as I will be technically representing my country, so I'm quite happy about that, and I'm really looking forward to the next 2 years. I see it as a tremendous challenge, a tremendous opportunity, and I think in terms of the travel, I'm going to get the opportunity to see some places that I wouldn't have seen before, and even travelling with the Scotland side in the UK. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the county grounds and meeting the officials from the counties and from the other countries as well during the course of the next 2 years. Still playing in the first 11 most weeks in the Strathmore and Perthshire Premiership this year, so still looking forward to playing as well in the time that allows me to do so, but recognise that my commitments to the Cricket Scotland presidency is going to be obviously demanding and may cut down on my cricket for a season, but still life in the old dog yet in terms of cricket.
But when it comes to all the arcane discussions and debates about the structure of the National League and so on, how do the players and members of a club like Rossi Priory regard all that? Is it a bit remote from your point of view?
I don't think it's totally remote, Mike. We obviously now feature in one of the feeder leagues into the National League setup. We have been progressively improving our youth setup. We now run 3 junior sides within Rossi Priory, 2 senior sides, which is the envy of a lot of National League clubs. I think we want to take that forward and hopefully at some stage join the National League setup. We've got a bit of work to do in terms of the development of our youngsters, but we can speak and debate what's going on at national level quite clearly. And of course I have experience of playing in the National League setups under the old Scottish Counties setup when I played with Perthshire for about 5 seasons. So I'm not totally naive about life at the top end of Cricket Scotland, but I think there's a lot to offer there in terms of the contribution that I can make coming from a grassroots background.
One piece of advice is to enjoy himself. If he just is himself, in company with the people he will meet on his travels, he'll have a great time and he'll be a great ambassador for Scotland.
The one thing I am, I shoot from the hip in terms of speaking, very straightforward, no big complications with me, and Jim's already been giving me a few tips about what I'll meet, who I'll see in the course of the next couple of years, so I've had some good advice from the old master.